to my channel. This is Rakesh here, and you're watching TM365. And today's video is about a personal experience which I had. And yeah, well, I don't know if anyone has actually broken their bones or anything, but I met with an accident last February, and I ended up breaking my wrist bone, the distal radius, this particular bone here, into three pieces. And I had to go through a couple of surgeries in order to get the bones back together because, like every bone fracture, I had a cast on me, and I was waiting for 2 weeks so that it'll heal. But all of a sudden, I just started to feel sharp pain, so I visited the hospital. And when I took an X-ray, it didn't, it didn't work out. The cast didn't work out, so they asked me to go through a surgery, which involved external fixation. Like there were two pins which were put here, and two pins here, and there were four pins which were going through all the way from here till here, and they were all holding my bone together. And it was a very difficult time in my life. I couldn't do stuff on my own. I had to depend on someone to do my day-to-day tasks, and I ended up gaining weight. It wasn't a nice experience, to be honest. So the point of the story is that you may break your bone, but this video that I'm shooting right now is for people who have broken their distal radius, and I'm really afraid about what's going to happen to them, because I was afraid when it happened to me, and I was searching YouTube, and just to see if anyone has faced similar issue. And I don't know, I was just searching YouTube so that I could get some confidence. So this video right here is exactly for that, for people who are trying to stay strong, but not finding enough motivation to do so. So it's for you guys out there. Stay strong, don't give up. So I broke my hand exactly, this is July, so it's been 4 months now. I underwent the surgery by the end of February, so it's March, April, May, June, and this is July. So it's the beginning of the 5th month. So this is this is my normal hand, the good hand, and this is the bad hand. So as you can see, the difference is pretty noticeable. I cannot flex my good hand. I can actually flex my good hand like this, but my bad hand would stop right here. So I don't know if it would improve, but not so sure about that. But during the beginning, that is right after the cast was removed, I couldn't move my hand. I mean, it was just stuck like that. So don't worry about that. You guys would eventually get well. You have to just follow the physiotherapy exercise, whatever that was suggested to you, and then you would be able to do whatever you could, or whatever you were doing before the accident, before the injury. So this is the current development. It's like exactly 4.5 months, not even 4.5 months. It's 4 months now. So see, this is my good hand, and I'm able to completely supinate. This motion is called as supination, and this motion is called as pronation. So pronation is good and supination is also good. But with this hand, supination is kind of tilted, pronation is also kind of tilted. So hope you can find the difference. I mean, see, there is some deviation in this hand. I was told that it would be okay in some time, but I did not get a precise date or time on when it will be completely okay. But the full range of motion is like almost 80% available right now. So I can do almost every day-to-day task on my own without depending on anyone. Yeah, so don't give up and don't stop using your hand when you get a confirmation that the bone is beginning to heal, or I don't know, when you visit your doc and if he says that you're okay, I mean, don't stop using this hand. Don't keep it away. Try to use this as much as you can. And they suggested a few exercises for me. One such exercise is this praying palm exercise. So if you do this, you just have to push, you just have to give force on the bad hand with the help of the good hand. So that is one exercise. And the other exercise is this. I mean, you just have to rotate your wrists. Mine, well, I was having a lot of trouble doing this workout because it'll get blocked right here every time I try, but I didn't give up. I continue to do that. So this is another exercise which I did, and most important workout is you won't be able to make a fist, so you have to try to make a fist. I mean, 20 reps, 3 sets, so that'd be like around 60 counts. So you have to try to do that like this. I know it will be difficult, but please don't give up. So this is how you have to do it. And yeah, and then there was this other workout called the claw. So you have to do it like this. Expand. I mean, you have to expand like all the way. Hold for a second or so, and then make a claw once again. So this workout would actually help you to strengthen the tendons that were which would have gotten weak due to the cast, because when you don't use something you lose it. So that is another workout, and this one here. So you have to just if you have a table or something, just keep your hand on the table like this and then push the top of your palm and then just push it all the way down until you feel 40% of pain, and then you just hold it there for 10 to 20 seconds and then release. And you just have to make a palm like that. So once again, you just have to push it all the way down. I mean, until you feel 40% of your pain, 40% of your bearable pain, and then hold it down there for 10 or 20 counts and then release. So that is another workout that they told me. And the most important thing is, it would pain. You should not give up. So that is the most important thing. And I covered 3 workouts so far. 4th workout would be to make hands like this and then move. So it pains. I mean, I won't lie to you. It really pains. So you have to do like this. So this would help your wrist joint to become more flexible, and you would be able to make full range of motion. So that is another workout, and this is a variation of the praying palm, and it's like you have to move it like this, hold it for a second, and then get all the way up to your chest. So this is another workout. So all the way and then move it back, all the way and move it back. So this would also help your joint to become more powerful. I mean, to get more strength, that is. So this is another thing that you can do. And the most important thing, your thumb would not be able to touch your pinky. So you have to do that. In order for that to be done, you have to push your finger like that. So it goes all so that it goes all the way there and it touches. So see? So this is how you do it. And you can still see that my see my index finger is moving on its own. I'm not moving it, it's moving on its own. So I don't know if the same thing happens here. So see, it's not happening in this case. But with this one, my index finger is moving. See? It's kind of funny, but it's actually tragic, but it's kind of funny at the same time. No matter what happens, don't stop smiling. I mean, smile at your problems. So yeah, so you have to do this. You're just trying to touch all the four fingers, I mean, with your thumb. So you start with the index finger, then with the middle finger, then with the ring finger, and then with the pinky. So you're gonna repeat that. I don't know. Repeat that for 20 counts and 3 sets. So 60 counts. And yeah, one of the strange thing that I noticed is that this particular hump right here, I don't know why it appeared. I don't know, it's just disproportionate, but still it's okay. So yeah, like this, 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 like this, like this. Alright, so this one, when you are free, just try to rotate your wrists like this, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Only when you continuously do these exercises, these joints would become free. Else they would just be like stiff, and you don't want to end up with a stiff joint, believe me. It was not a very good feeling. My wrist joint is okay-ish right now because I can see that 80% of the motion has returned, and I'm just hoping that in the coming days that I would get back 100% of the motion that I lost during this injury. I had to sell my bike. I had KTM Duke 390, which I sold because my parents were not okay with it because they thought that it was because of the bike that I met with the accident, which was not the case. What to do? I had to sell my bike, and a lot of things have changed. Ride safe, guys. I mean, do not overspeed. Of course, I was not overspeeding. I am a very defensive rider, but still, I ended up with a crash. So. Well, anyways, I mean, I just read that, even if you fall down and if you're trying to rest your hands like this, you will end up breaking your distal radius. So I think that is one of, it's a very common fracture that is out there, that's happening out there. So, yeah, don't give up, guys. Don't give up. Push harder. I mean, every time you see that, you can't go any further, just push harder. You will definitely get back your hands. So don't worry about it. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. If you have, or if you know anyone who has actually gone through a bone fracture like this, please let them know that it is only temporary and all of the functions would return soon. And don't panic, it'll be all right. All right. I would post the pictures of the external fixator and the sort of bone fracture that it went through, and yeah, I guess that should be it. I would post pictures of those, and I hope this video was useful to you guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you so much for watching once again, guys. You have a very great day. Bye bye.